What if the so-called black male is rebelling, whether it may be in sports against the so-called black woman, or let's just keep it at those two. I think those are two of the most prime examples that black man as a whole is rebelling. Sometimes the only way to get one to listen is to rebel. Or, well, lack of a better word, is to punish. To punish the one that has transcribed against you or has done you wrong. I don't know, I'm just an old cat sitting out here and I get these moments of clarity, if you may say. But I believe, as far as the women go, I don't believe that it's hatred and or scorn. I think that is, as far as YouTube go and black men speaking on the so-called black woman or the so-called man speaking vice versa. But as a whole, speaking from a black man's point of view, I believe that it is very true. But I think the majority of guys out there are being led by the Most High to correct, if not draw in, the ones that do not believe in the same way as other women do, believing that they're the head, believing that their cootie cat has power. As far as the man goes, the man that bows down and capitulates to the female is definitely not an alpha male. I believe that a lot of guys out there just want these females, or as a whole, or in part, just to hear them out. But most women choose not to. They choose to walk blindly into the dark, not aware of what's going on around them or within this country as a whole. The things that are about to happen and the things that have happened. When you got a whole society of people being led by the woman, these are the things that we are now seeing. The results of them, beginning since the late 60s all the way to present day time. Total generation disorder amongst the females that had this group of people and the male simps that follow in behind them. Female pimps and effeminate simps. This is why I believe that the black man is rebelling. He has no other recourse. He's calling out those that put out this crap, unsubstantiated crap about the black man being the new white man. The pure hatred in that, or that black men are the new terrorists. These statements were written by or for black women, behest of the white men. They're looking for a complete capitulation or complete annihilation of the so-called black alpha male. At the same time, they realize that their own demise is near at hand. The replacement numbers for each white individual that passed away and the one that replaced them are well below the norm. In the black population, so to speak, they said that we have been 13% of the so-called population for the past 20 plus years. If that's true, our race should be non-existent. But our numbers continue to grow even though our abortion rates amongst our female are the highest within the country. The Most High has a plan. It is not for our total annihilation. These black men out here speaking on the tube about women, you need to listen. These brothers are spitting some real game. Black Ram 313, Kid Organic, and many others. Meister Limba, just to name a few. These cats are spitting some real game. And I like to believe that it's not out of hatred, it's out of love. In order to bring you back to the bridge to the Most High. I was doing some studying or some homework, like I like to say, about the effects of semen upon the female brain. Good grief. If you had more than one sexual partner, these things affect the mind, the brain, the DNA of the female to such an extent that it becomes as though a parasite that latches on to one's body. In this case, it never lets go until death. You have a multitude of personalities within your body, or should I say, a multitude of DNA within your own body, pulling you from one direction to the other, to the point where you become a succubus, needing the semen from various different men because you have been destroyed. Just tripping.